Hello guys! Today, I'm going to summarize the story, The Wedding Dance. So I hope that this video will not only serve as my project, but also to help you guys fully understand the true meaning. So the story that I'm going to summarize today is Wedding Dance by Amador T. Daki. The characters are Awiyao, husband of Lumnay. Lumnay, Awiyao's first wife. Madulimay, Awiyao's second wife. So I'm going to discuss the place, time, weather, social conditions, mood, or atmosphere of the story. In short, the full settings of the story. The story happened to a village where Lumnay and Awiyao lived, and the mountainside where you can find their field. Awiyao's second marriage was during nighttime. The mood of the story was full of sadness, regrets, and frustrations. So I will start with the plot. First, introduction. Awiyao and Lumnay were happy together as a married couple in a small village. They both love each other sincerely. But Lumnay couldn't get pregnant and give Awiyao a child. The second one is the rising action. Since Awiyao is a leader in his tribe, he had to have a child to continue his second generation. So because he couldn't have or make his own child with Lumnay, he had to marry another woman to have a child. Even if he doesn't want to live Lumnay, he had to. Climax. Lumnay didn't agree with the fact that Awiyao has to marry another woman just to have a child. She didn't want to live Awiyao because she loved him so much and she just couldn't give him up. But because of the sudden marriage, Awiyao tried to talk and comfort her. He started feeling pity, so he invited her to come to his marriage. He wanted to apologize for leaving her, but he has hurted her so much. Awiyao started complimenting her good deeds, which made her feel much better. When Lumnay started talking to him, they suddenly remembered the good times together until Awiyao had to live for his wedding. But he couldn't just leave Lumnay, so he gave her a necklace from his grandparents as a memory for his sincere love. Falling action. Lumnay could hear the sounds of the gongs in the village from afar. Then suddenly put a lot of questions and denouncements in her mind about why is there an unwritten law that a man must have a child. She suddenly found courage to go to the chief of the village and demand that it was not right. But on the way, she stopped and walked away. She thought of the new clearing of the beans, which she started with Awiyao. At last, she just continued the harvest all by herself. The conflict of the story is that Awiyao had to marry another woman just to have a child, according to the beliefs in their village. But Lumnay didn't want him to marry another woman for a reason that she cannot born a child. Lumnay and Awiyao had a little misunderstanding due to the situation. That's why it made Awiyao hesitate, but Lumnay was still left alone. I'm going to discuss the characteristics of the story. First, physical appearance. Awiyao has a perfect and strong masculine body, while Lumnay has a perfect shaped body, good for dancing. Second, what he or she says. Awiyao said that to be a man, must have a child. Lumnay said that it is not right that a man must marry another woman just to have a child. Third, what he or she thinks. Awiyao had a thought of not living Lumnay. Lumnay thought that it's not right to leave her for another woman. Fourth, what he or she feels and dreams. Awiyao felt pity for leaving Lumnay alone. He wished if there could be another way to have a child without leaving Lumnay. Lumnay felt upset and wished if she could just stop the wedding and live with Awiyao. Fifth, what he or she does or does not do. Awiyao is good in planting beans and working, while Lumnay can dance and clean the house properly. She is also good in planting. Sixth, what others say about him or her and how others react to him or her. The people in the village fully supported Awiel's second marriage. The people in the village felt pity for Lumnai because she can have a child and that Awiel had to live with. Next is the theme of the story. The theme of the story is about a traditional and cultural people's situations, like when they need to sacrifice something just to follow their beliefs.